So, Big Friday, welcome.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus.
Big Friday. How's it going, Tim? What have you got tonight?
I've got 325 single, but 2 singles. Nice
2 sets of 1 at 325.
Yeah, nice and easy tonight.
And then you're going to do your usual thing where you... Oh, it felt alright, so I did a second. Do it as a set of 2.
No, because I need to get better at singles. Yeah. I need to get better at ones. That second rep would just be cheating, wouldn't it? So.
Especially when you're doing your RDL.
Yeah.
When you do your round back RDL.
Round back RDL.
So
using straps, isn't it? It's cheating.
So have you got anything to say to your trolls?
Well, they're welcome to come down and give it a go, because by the way they all chat on, there must be 400 deadlifters. So yeah, I'd like to see them deadlift. Funny. They mustn't have jobs, these people, because I don't have time to reply to them, and they keep tapping away, don't they? Yeah, they keep putting the views up. That's all that matters.
So how many 1,000 views would you?
Going round back RDL, got the best part of 25,000 views. Funny.
And what about your 131 push press?
That was similar as well. Don't know what algorithm we hit, but we hit some of it.
So what's been your favourite lift recently then?
The 131 push press recently was the best. Just because overhead PBs are very hard to come by. We don't get many overhead PBs, and if we do, it's like very minimal. Whereas deadlift, like big deadlifts come along like every 10 days, don't they? So to get a decent overhead PB, I think the last kind of overhead PB I've got, which I was happy with, was a 90 kilo dumbbell. So that was like a few months ago now. So to do that view across there, lovely.
It's the view to the gym, Morecambe Bay.
Not mine, you use one gym view.
No.
Anyway, yeah, so overhead, I like that overhead PB, and especially because I failed it 2 or 3, 4 times before. It's really enjoyable. And like overhead's not felt great last few weeks with a few little random niggles.
So a bit of trivia for anybody watching. ITV drama The Bay. This is where it's set.
So that the last series was awful though, so don't bother wasting your time. I turned it off after a couple of episodes.
Look at Tim's gym bag. Expensive gear. Bag for life, is it?
Yeah, they've gone up in price, haven't they? Bloody hell.
Oh, about 15p are they?
And when they were 5p.
These are the toilets. These are the toilets off Soar, aren't they?
They're honestly the worst place in the world. I've never been into one.
It's absolutely disgusting. But the state of these sinks. Oh, Big Self. Now you do max dump. Max shit on Astro. So, who's your favourite character? Put me through your warm-up ritual then. You always come and sit down and have a lounge around.
I like
and you get
spend my time to get ready for the environment.
What do you do? What's the thing? You just chill out and don't look like you're doing much physically.
No, I'm throwing this ball into the hips.
Ah, right, fair.
I'm just lying here. Playing with dogs as well.
Do you remember when we used to have the sofa in here?
Yeah,
and
Let's go get warmed up.
So what we used to do when we had a sofa in here was Joe and Tim used to warm up, stretching and that, and I just used to have a lie down until the
pre-workout and lie down for half an hour.
Yeah, lie down while I wait for the pre-workout to kick in. Brilliant. So how long does it take you till you get ready, and then what will you get into first?
Like 5-10 minutes, and then just do my front carry straight away, 100 metres, and then straight in farmers, 60 metres, no warm up, bag throw, and then do dumbbell and deadlift to finish.
And have you had your pre-workout?
No, I'll have it in a second.
Oh, class. What pre-workout you with?
We've got that contour one tonight. It's nice.
Yeah, but what about money pre-workout company that's sponsor you?
No, they don't make pre-workout, they stock.
Ah, right.
But I do like that one.
Still Still natty, Jake. Well, just about. What have you been up to? What have you been...
How zoomed is this?
First and Tim.
Just bag carry, 100 metres of 80 kilo. Nice little warm up.
So what's the method you're using for training bag carry then, like at the minute?
In terms of what?
Like you're doing it, like how you're training it? Because obviously you did really well, didn't you? You comp recently. You know, at the Inters comp. How far did you do?
120 kilo bag for 92 metres.
Yeah.
But lasted the whole 60 seconds and still felt pretty good. Like I could have gone more. So.
But I'm saying, what's the method that you use for, like, because we keep it in every week. Like, what's the key to be consistent with it?
Because so the key for what we're doing is making it like not that hard at the week. It's very achievable. Yeah. So like, I mean, last week we had 2 sets of 80 metres with 80 kilo. It's not heavy. Yeah. It's really, it just feels really easy. But I know if I want to push it, I can go very far. And even sometimes using like a 60 kilo bag, 70 kilo bag. I don't actually remember the last time we did a set heavier than 80.
Yeah. But I think that's the key with how we train it, because it is one of those exercises that it'd be the easiest thing to sack off, wouldn't it? Like, because nobody enjoys doing it. But using this method of like we just really like, is it enables us to be consistent. And basically, when
I think the thing is though, when you think about like our event, we've got a brick 100 kilo bag. It's not heavy.
Yeah.
It's not really heavy really for anyone on a day. It shouldn't be anyway. It's just a 100 kilo bag in terms of everything else we do.
Yeah.
You don't feel light. You need to feel good to be able to go for that 60 seconds.
But I suppose the key is that when you're like 4 weeks out from that comp, like you're going to be able to be dead specific with it, dead heavy, and it's going to be no problem. You're not going to be like, you see a lot of people struggling with like, oh, my legs feel like they're going to blow up, or they can't recover for the next event, or they get out of breath, or they feel sick or whatever. Whereas you know that you're going to be good for it.
Which one's 80?
So Big Dave's asked a good question. So he's going for 260 top set, 260 double top set on deadlift that we'll watch in a minute. And then he's just said, oh, what should we go for as build-up set? What should we go? Should we go 210, 250, 260 or whatever? Like my general rule of thumb for taking jumps is like, don't try not to go above 90% of your top set. So if he's going 260 for a double, I'd be going 230, 234, 235 or something as my last set for maybe probably a single. But the more advanced you get, the more like I think you should be aiming to have more confident jumps. And people like say Andy Bolton, for instance, take seemingly massive jumps and take like 40-50 kilo jumps. So the more confident that you get that you can do that, the more energy you're going to save. But obviously it's a bit of a mental mindfuck. Let's see what Dave does now. So 235, come on then mate. So last warm up. Come on mate, it's got to be good. Come on mate, come on. See what I think, so. Go on then, Big Dave. Let's have a look at his bar tab here. That was a red hot. He knows he's going on YouTube. Mate, that was brilliant. That was it. That was mint on it. Been working on his bar path. So with the lighter weights, Dave's been really working on maintaining discipline from the floor, making sure that he's. Well, you say, what have you been doing differently? What have you been thinking of when you deadlift in the last
just
6 weeks?
Just basically embracing taking the slack out before the pull, so it doesn't pull my line out. Committing to that little bit of leg drive. It's always going to feel heavy off the floor at first. But it's just embracing that initial pull.
Yeah, I suppose that's the key, is like heavier off the floor isn't necessarily a bad thing, because if you're disciplined and keep a good position, then the bar doesn't need to move fast, but your lockout's a piece of piss, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no additional strain on your back, your line's already there, so it's going to be more efficient anyway, so
that looked brilliant, man. Really looking forward to 260 anyway. So why are you doing your wall sits? He's been listening to the podcast about with
my right knee could fall off at any moment.
Been listening to the podcast with Mofo Body Mechanic, haven't you?
Yeah, it's one of my favourite ones, that one with Mofo. I've got a few other favourites, but I'll keep it quiet.
What was the protocol? 3 sets of 45 seconds, wasn't it? But which we don't do. We do
I'm
a bit
on
short.
My second set of like 30 seconds here.
Well, basically what we do.
To do them all out for more than 30 seconds. So.
Yeah. What we're doing there, we're doing the isometrics and basically the pausing in the position that hurts his tendons, I suppose, a little bit. So you get a bit of tendinopathy, a bit of gammy knee, basically. But basically going into the position that exposes it and just going to like a 3 or 4 out of 10 pain and just holding that. Look into the science behind isometrics and stuff. But basically, from that podcast with Mofo Body Mechanic, he opened up my eyes to an analgesia effect being created by doing isometrics. So Tim is literally doing that and feeling like a pain-killing relief as he does it. So
gives the ibuprofen a couple of minutes to kick in.
oh, look at cut. Don't do that. Right, this will be interesting seeing Big Dave's top set in a minute. When Big Dave goes to 260 and it feels really good, do you think he's just going to do 2?
Can't stop him.
Yeah.
He'll do 3 or 4.
He'll do 3 at least.
Give him a shout after
Yeah,
one. Dave, it's 4 there.
We'll get him to do a 3rd, and I bet he'll snap himself to try and do a 440.
That's right.
Look at him. Big sexy.
It's okay, I'm good.
There, Jake. He's got his new shorts on.
We bring the stars out, we bring the women and the cars and the cars out. Let's have a total celebration, get a glass out.
Two more. How many reps are you doing, lad? Look at Barpath here. He's been watching Log Masterclass. What are you doing? Are you doing an E-mom? Doing an E-mom?
I used to listen to you, don't wanna bring arms out. I've got so many clothes I can't arms out. They're storing up the child.
Stronger.
How does that feel, Ned? Come on then, give us some real content here. So win, lose or draw, Dave's going 260. Come on man, 260. This is pulled in ages this. He's going to do it for at least a double. Hey, come on Tim, we need a bit of commentary over here, lad. Come on then, Big Dave.
It's a big set here, mate. Big set pending. Let's go.
Double, at least. At least. Go on then, Big Dave. Intense, same intent. Come on. Oh wow! What a start! What a start!
Good for there, mate. Got it tonight. Wow. The line, mate. One more on that line. Better. That's
Dave!
one more there with that line. Mate.
Hey, get 4 and you can be the thumbnail on YouTube.
Yes. Just keep it, mate. You got it well done.
Woo! That's class, mate. Two right.
Hey, 270 next.
Hey Dave, that was mint. That was mint, mate.
Cheers.
We were trolling you before, saying, I bet he doesn't do 2, I bet he does 3, I bet he does 4.
I wanted 3. I said before I came, I was like, says 2, so I'll go for 3. 4 was a bit fucking horrible, though, wasn't it?
What are you going for 2 rep max next then?
That was great, mate. Really good. So, Jake, how are you feeling after the weekend? Then after the dust has settled on your record temp?
Yeah, I feel alright. I need to message Luke and tell him cheers for having me down, but apart from that, yeah. I think one of them things. I think I could have done it if I not that I like made mistakes on the day, but I think I could have. If I did it again, I'd do some things differently on the day.
What would you do differently then, mate?
I think one of the biggest things, actually, you said it. I should have opened at 147 because I did 147. It was easy, and then I normally go for 155 or 154.
Yeah.
But because of like the comp setup and stuff, there's probably like 10-15 minutes between that and my first attempt. So first attempt was just a write-off. Whereas actually I should have had my first attempt at a weight where I know I can more easily do it.
Get some confidence on the platform.
Definitely, yeah. Because then I would actually just knock my confidence of anything.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of value in like when you do something like that, you know, like 3 nominated lifts in like.
I've never done that before ever, so I've learned from that.
Yeah, it's like say like powerlifting format or weightlifting format. What you usually do is like almost use your opener as like almost like your last warm up. Really.
I should have done that.
To get some confidence on the, you know, with the crowd watching you and being like, oh fucking hell, that was really good, really fast. You know, before your next walk. Well, we're gonna have to put it as an IGTV this Tim. It won't take that long. What do you think, so? So, what weight and what distance there?
160. Feels like my knees were falling. Alright.
What's your start been like then today on today's session?
Distance. 80 metres, 100 metres and 60 metres.
Yeah.
Getting boring stuff out of the way.
And then what have you got next? Dumbbell?
Bag throw.
Bag throw.
Then dumbbell, and then deadlift.
Different on the day then, Jakey? Or what
Definitely, but also like, it's not an excuse. Completely on me, you know. I haven't done 3 nominated lifts in anything before, so that was a bit of a new experience too.
Yeah, okay. So like maybe the skill of like practicing it in training, you know, instead of just building up to a single or whatever, and
going outside for 5 minutes and coming back in and trying a single.
Yeah.
Because here I normally have like 2 or 3 minutes, even at the top end. Otherwise, I don't feel as good. So yeah, my first 2 attempts were shit because the first one sort of fluffed. The second one, I only had about fucking 6 seconds rest, not thinking. You were there till the third one. The third one was alright then. The third one was very close.
Yeah. And what about like your lead up to it? Is there anything else? What about your nutrition? Are you happy with the weight and how you felt? And
First time doing 24-hour weigh-in, so that was easy.
Easy.
Yeah. Everything felt good. The setup at Chaos felt just like ours. Didn't feel any different.
Good stuff. Nice one, mate. And tell us a little bit more about like resetting your goals now. Like what have you done? What have you done?
Well, I've just got this week where I just ticked over really. I think this weekend I have to think about it. I haven't hit the Chaos OSG qualifier.
Yeah.
I need to think about comps and stuff.
And like, how about your training program and like got like expectations you're putting on yourself like right now, like the next few weeks or whatever?
Not really. Just enjoying having some different exercises with it.
Yeah. Like as a coach, I think that's important now to just do some stuff that you're almost like drawn to for a little phase or whatever.
Like,
you know, like
pull cleans or high bar back squats. Not done them for like 12 months.
Yeah, exactly, and just bringing it because like for the last whatever couple of months we've been all in on the axle, haven't we? Like we've broken down every element of that, which has gone great. But yeah, just enjoying doing your and not being like say too obsessed with hitting certain numbers on certain lifts or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and even stuff of like I think even taking bigger lifts when we're there. You know, when you're feeling good. Like tonight, you've hit 230 deadlift for first time in fucking ages, which I think it's great in terms of like the mental side of things, and you know, because rewind like 2 weeks ago, and it was just like, oh, a little niggle or anything doesn't matter. We're just focused on that. Like this didn't feel great, whatever. We just had to ignore everything and just like set everything on that. You couldn't really.
Yeah, like tonight when I felt good on deadlifts, I was like, oh, I'll go up a little bit because
exactly.
it doesn't matter if my back is a little bit sore for a couple of days because it doesn't matter if I miss I don't have any axles to miss or whatever.
Good stuff, mate. Nice one, anyway. Excellent, mate. Not too fit. Brilliant, mate. Feel alright?
Well, that's painless doing it. Yeah.
Good.
Come on, James. Come on, straight in, come on.
10:57. So what have we got on the plan here? What's written down?
I'm going to check it, but I think 80, 90, 100, 4 sets, all sub 11 seconds. So yeah.
Yeah, so very often I'll write for like say stone run programming. I'll put like say something like say a 3 stone run. I'll give someone a target say sub 12 seconds, and I know that's going to have to be really fast and efficient in terms of the transitions. Probably going to keep the load relatively low, so therefore you're going to be able to keep the volume high and practice the stuff that's actually going to get you better at stone runs, which is actually nailing the transitions. So like someone like Jake, 80, 90, 100 or 90, 100, 110, it's not that heavy for it, but you can save so much time by smoking the transitions. So this is something that was specifically worked on with Jake, because I remember last year at BNSF we did, I competed against him, and he's stronger than me on stones, but I beat him on the stone run just by being faster on the transitions. Even though it looked easier for him, he just looked more chilled and relaxed, and just needs a bit more oomph. Sub 11's the goal. There's one. Oh, I don't know if we're giving him that. 11.2 or something. Oh, I didn't press the thingy in yet. No fat thumbs. About 11.2, Jake, so that count. Pretty shit, but yeah. No, it was good, mate. Go on, do two more singles like that. Just getting the accuracy with that. Don't worry about hitting it over. That was better, mate. Right, now just one more, giving it 5% more room, but with that finger follow through. Savage. Organic coaching. Real coaching. Look at Neil's bar path on this vlog. He hates being on video. Brilliant. Brilliant. What's England's? 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, isn't it? So, can anybody beat you at England's at that?
Probably not, no. No, it's a strong event, isn't it? It's a good event. I think that last bag's just going to be so difficult.
Alright, do you think anybody else will get 20? Do you think anybody will get 20? Well, that's, you know, can you imagine anybody getting 20? Take Joe out of the equation. Can you see anyone else getting 20? Or many other people?
Not many. A small handful. It's hard. I think 4.5, 4.6 is like a different...
Yeah, I think it's good the way they've done it, because obviously it's accessible with... I think it's a good way of doing it, a bit like Lynn, how he says about the deadlift ladder at Worlds, is like basically it's a max deadlift basically, isn't it?
It's so difficult to that height, especially in a run as well.
Because you put like a light bag run in, and then a lot of it's like, someone like me is like skillful with the lighter bags, but realistically you put a 22 in that, or a 20 or whatever,
That 22
tough, man, isn't it?
Paul Smith was like just getting 22 over for reps the other day. Like, it's hard.
Yeah. Have you done 22 over that, have you?
Yeah, but not in
That's mega impressive. For anybody who trains bag throw, who, to be honest, not many people train over 4.6 today. It's like a complete different ball game, isn't it? I reckon over 4 meters now, I reckon you do 26.
Yeah, I've done 24, 25. Two blues and two yellows, isn't it?
Which a lot more people would relate to, I think.
Yeah.
Impressive, mate. Are you doing another? Are you done?
Yeah, I'll add the 16 in for last one. I've done
Cool.
my steps.
I'll get it on video, so then you got the pressure.
And delete it in the photos.
Yeah. Said nobody's going to beat him at England, he says.
I do think it's a stronger version.
What have we got then, Tim?
14 to 20.
So this is going up no matter what. If you booked up, it's going up. Come on. Let's see. Let's go.
Nice, one. Sweet.
Yeah. Someone get him a 22. Someone get him a 22. Come on. Get him a 22 in position. Come on. Load it up, Tim. Come on. Let's see how high you can get 22 on here. Come on, you little mess. Come on, then. Go on, mate. I'm not expecting you to get it. Hit that lean body strength club side. Come on, smash it. Come on. Amazing. Thing I love about training with people like Dave is the fact that it doesn't matter what weight's on the bar, it's about the intent and the intensity that he brings. It's absolutely brilliant.
Let's go.
Ignore the weight, watch the man. Come on then, Big Dave. Come on then, mate. Now you're moving, Dave. Come on.
Pick up the 2 seconds.
Got a good video of my ass on there, Dave.
Cheers, mate.
There's his tripod.
Class that, mate.
At least second one might move a bit faster.
So,
You did it back good.
We left it then.
Big Jim. Why are you doing 160?
Paul Smith, Bushman's 200.
Bushman 200? Good that, innit? Which one's Paul Smith? Can't remember. Oh, is that Shannon's boyfriend?
Yeah, the one who's going out with the world's strongest woman.
What does he look like?
I like Paul.
I won't be drawn into your game.
How are you getting on dumbbell when you met?
Feels like every time I'm going to dip, like I couldn't fucking.
What, glass knee?
I got one set left, I'll move on again.
That'll be good for you floor strength for your 325 deadlift, won't it?
Yeah, well, I'll just do more back, be right?
Oh yeah, you just do RDL again.
One more.
Come on then, you mess. Come on, mate, it's moving well enough. Come on. I wouldn't know it was shit unless you told me. Come on.
Not on your phone. No, I'm behind that, yeah.
Come on, Tim, you look like a little boy next to Big Dave. Come on, Tim, you need to get out of your own head. Get that shit dumbbell out of your head. Come on, mate, you can do this. Come on. Just big RDL, no lat engagement. Right, I'm gonna get his RDL from side. Right, get your trolls on this. Right, come on then, let's get this for the trolls. Go on, get your fishing rod out.
Come on then! Let's fucking have it!
What's all the fuss about? Me daddy hell! How do you feel after that, Timmy?
I'm looking forward to you deadlifting on Monday.
Well, strapping up to 170.
You know, you're not allowed to breathe same air, we should never speak to you.
So I
bit of a deload session tonight.
bit of a deload, so I think you're cocky for it, aren't you?
Nah, I was on a solo program at the start of the week for 325 for 2 singles, nothing like massively exciting. But I went like, what was it, 317 for 2 and 3 last week. But then coming in tonight, everything's just felt like, even like getting your bag off the rack. So
Yeah.
actually it's come at quite a good time.
Good.
So rest of the
mate.
and then
So
I think I've got a 325 triple next week, so that should be fine. And then hopefully the week after being near PB territory. Around there. I feel like I'm strong enough anyway, it's not that I'm technical enough yet, but
Yeah, it's definitely got better in the last few weeks, hasn't it?
like that, yeah, definitely it's got loads better. Like I knew I wasn't going to miss that.
Yeah.
So it feels good because I did that and it felt really easy. And it's
That's
like,
it.
I know there's still loads of gears to go.
And that's the thing, like obviously like the programming's unique in terms of the fact that people are deadlifting on event day or whatever, whereas actually realistically we're just putting something in that we know that you can recover really well from. We're putting a
That was
load
the
on
least-
and a volume.
Started at like 10 to
Yeah.
in like 20 minutes. I did a few doubles at 150, 170 single raw, 220 in the 2 single, 270 single, 325 2
Yeah.
singles. Like that, I've done 4 reps. So like I quite like doing that as well, like pump jump.
So I think it's quite a good way of training you good things. I've been doing the same thing. Last thing on a Friday when I'm exhausted, doing yoke and dumbbell because they're obviously the things that I find easiest to progress. So it's I think it's a good way to do it, isn't it? You know, when you're strapping up to that, I'm thinking, oh fucking hell, like. But
Does anyone want 325 leaving on?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Do that every week.
Can you just leave it on?